Hello cuties, how are you doing? Today we are going to learn a poem from Standard 1 from Bharati Bhawan book, and the topic is Good Night. Every night you go to sleep, isn't it? So what do you do before going to night? Do you wish good night to your father or mother? And what love and affection and warmth do you get back from them? So this poem is about a child who says good night, and he gets what all happens during the night before going to bed. So the child describes his experience. Let us see. So in this, now let's start the poem. Every night Mama gives me a kiss and she hugs me close like this. Every night I wait for her hug and then I sleep snug as a bug. Every night Mama gives me a kiss, she hugs me close like this. Every night I wait for her hug and then I sleep snug as a bug. So what do you understand from these stanzas of the poem, children? That means every night my mother gives me a kiss and she hugs me. That means with her hands she drags me very close to her, and then every night she holds me tight in her arms, and then I sleep very comfortably in great warmth, cozily on the bed along with my mama, just like a bug. How the bug sleeps, just like that I will snug under my sheets and I'll hold my mother and sleep, and she also gives me a kiss before going to bed. So every night, do you say good night to your mama? Does your mother give you a kiss and tell your prayers and go to bed? Let me know or discuss with your friend or mother or father or brother. Let me just read it again. Every night, Mama gives me a kiss and she hugs me close like this. Every night I wait for her hug and then I sleep snug as a bug. That shows the child is very close to her mother, and the child loves her mother or his mother so much. Do you love your mother? Now, coming to the second stanza of the poem. Wow, what a beautiful picture. The child is running and hugging the father and says, I love you too. So let me sing it for you, children. Every night, Daddy says, I love you. I hug him and say, I love you too. Every night, I shut my eyes tight when Daddy says good night. I repeat. Every night Daddy says I love you. I hug him and say I love you too. Every night I shut my eyes tight when Daddy says good night. So here the child is saying every night Daddy says I love you beta. You, isn't it? Your papa will say I love you beta, I love you my son. And what do you do immediately? You go and hug your father and say I love you too. And then every night before shutting your eyes tight and going to sleep, your daddy says good night beta, isn't it? So this is all. Once again I read. Every night Daddy says I love you. I hug him and say I love you too. Every Every night I shut my eyes tight when daddy says good night. Okay, children. So, do you love your father, your daddy? Today, don't forget to say good night, daddy, good night, mama, and give them a kiss and a hug, and then go to sleep. Okay? So, today we'll say good night, daddy, good night, mommy, and go to bed, isn't it? Very good, children. I know you all are very cute people, cute children. You will do that. Now, question time. Take the right answer. When does mama hug and kiss the child? When does mama hug and kiss the child? In the morning or at night? Very good. At night. When does daddy say good night? When does daddy say? Yeah, he says during the night. He says good night. Does a child love her mother and father? Does a child love mother and father? Do you love your mother and father? Yes, 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 yes. You love your mother and father. Very good. Excellent. Now, words that rhyme have the same last sound. For example, cat and hat. Do you see there? Cat, hat. So, what sound is coming here? Can you see? T sound. Similarly, you have to fill the rhyming words for the poem. Kiss this. So, S and S. So, they have S sound. Kiss this. Next one. Hug. G. Hug. G sound. Bug. Hug. Bug. Hug. Bug. Next. Tight. T sound. Next. Night. T sound. Tight. Night. Tight. Night. Can you give me some more rhyming words? Kiss. This. Miss. Isn't it? Bliss. Similarly. Hug. Bug. Mug. Then, yeah, make many more words. Next, tight, night, might, sight. Isn't it? Like this, try to rhyme the words. Isn't it? So, these are the rhyming words. We should go with the sound. Cat, hat. In the same way, kiss, this, hug, bug, tight, night. Wonderful. Next, color the things that help you sleep. What color the things that help you sleep? What do you use to sleep? What is this picture? It's bed. And what is this picture? It's quilt. Quilt is a sheet which you sleep on, or you cover your body while sleeping. And what is this picture? It's a television. What is the next picture? What is this? Can you guess? Yeah, it's a pillow. What is a pillow? Pillow, we use it to keep our head, isn't it? Yes. And now you have to color the things in these 4 things which you use to sleep. So let's start coloring. Bed. Wow, it is now colorful. Wow, the quilt. Q-U-I-L-T. Quilt is colorful. Yeah, the pillow is sleeping. It's blue in color. But the television we don't use to sleep. So we are not going to color television. I hope you should have understood this poem very well. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye-bye.